Good morning, Mojave. This is Mr. Asmussen, and today is Monday, January 11th, and it is day 2 in our 1-2 schedule. Boys and girls, today is Alma Mater Monday at Mojave Middle School. Alma Mater Monday is when I ask our teachers to wear their college colors. Where did you graduate? Talk with boys and girls about your college experience. As you know, we've been doing this since the beginning of the year. I am, of course, a Wisconsin Badger. That is where I got my undergraduate degree. So out of high school, that first 4 years, that is where I got my undergraduate, graduating with a bachelor's in science in political science. All right, I'm going to remove my hat because as a reminder, boys and girls, when we're in the academic building, out of this show of respect to the learning environment, we remove our caps. That's just a sign of respect. I think, you know, I was pondering this on my walk to school this morning, and I believe that tradition that began back in medieval times when knights would show up at castles and people would remove their helmets so that way you could see the face underneath there. So that way the castle owner could tell if it was a friend or a foe, and that became a sign of respect of removing our caps. That could be an urban legend as well. I think that's where it came from, though. All right, let's move on with our morning announcements, please. Oh, we have a couple, by the way, of alumni from Ohio State on our campus, boys and girls. And I know that those teachers will be rooting for the Buckeyes tonight as they play for the national championship for the NCAA college football playoffs. All right. Last week, we talked about, I asked teachers to give me names of students who were practicing the A and pause, accepting responsibility, and I was going to go get some Dutch Bro gift cards. So today what we're going to do is on my Instagram account, we will post this, and then we'll get some other information out there. But we have a new electronic whirly picker, and that's how we're going to choose the names from the teachers that sent us the names of their students who have been accepting responsibility, you know, filling out their agenda books, arriving to class on time, keeping their cameras on, really putting forth effort to get the work in. So those are things that you can do to be a solid middle school student. It starts with simple behaviors of arriving to class on time, turning on that video. This is not what we want to see, boys and girls. See, I don't want to see the top of your head and my light or that spinning fan in the background. Rather, I want to see you because I want to engage in a conversation and engage in the academic discourse, and that's accepting responsibility for being a part of your own learning. Once again, studying for those tests and quizzes. Now, that's important because we're starting week 2, end of week 4, so 4 weeks minus 2, we're just 2 weeks away. We're going to start sending home those progress reports and sharing your grades and talking about whether you're earning the grades you're capable of. Are you meeting your expectations and your family's expectations? So it's really important. We're now transitioning. That week 1 was a lot about welcoming. You know, we've got brand new class rosters. We've accepted some new people to our school. We've been thankful that we've been able to work with other students and get flexible in scheduling so we can create the safest COVID-like environment here at school. So week 1, lots of introductions, kind of where are we going? What are you expected to learn? What are you going to be able to do by the time that you master these standards? This week, we begin that transition into really getting into the academics. So as a reminder, the expectation is today's day 2. In the morning sessions, you are live streaming in remotely for periods, a combination of 4, 5, 6, and 7. But this afternoon, you need to check the classroom streams for periods 1, 2, and 3, looking for asynchronistic work, the work that you will be expected to do. And again, that asynchronistic work can go against your grades. So make sure that you are not only paying attention to today's morning classes, combination of periods 4, 5, 6, and 7, but that you have your eye on the prize for periods 1, 2, and 3, making sure you're getting that work done, particularly if your teacher is expecting you to flip the classroom, meaning get stuff done today, so tomorrow's class is more meaningful. Teachers, I am asking you this week to please look for students that are practicing the W in pause, working together. And boys and girls, I'm going to get specific on you. As we start off on this second week, I know that now the rigor of the academic work, the complexity of the academic work is going to start making that steady climb as we follow the standard routine of a quarter. So teachers, I am looking for the names of students who are working together by asking you for help and assistance when needed. Or perhaps somebody in the classroom did a phone a friend and they reached out and they said, I don't quite understand that, who can help me? And perhaps a peer chimed in and worked together with the classroom and engaged in the academic conversation to support and help others. So asking for help when needed. And boys and girls, one easy way to do that is on the extended learning time. So today we have a combination of periods 4, 5, 6, and 7. This afternoon, the time is dedicated to extended learning time. What a great time to log in, make a connection with your teachers, share with them your points of confusion, where you are struggling, and seek help by asking questions and working together with your teachers to ensure that you are mastering the standards. Now remember, when you can also email your teachers, remember to do that at their susd.org account, not the GAPS account. You can participate in class, as I've shared, and you can make use of that extended learning time. Next announcements, boys and girls, unfortunately, the third quarter sports have been canceled due to the high level of spread of COVID in our community. But please connect yourself to school through the clubs and other activities that are going on campus. And as an example, you can, well, as your knowledge reminder, you can go to the Mojave, Maine website, scroll down. We have an updated list of clubs that are there. And our newspaper club, we met on Friday. We've made a decision that we're going to meet this coming Wednesday. So Wednesday the 13th will be our after school 2:30 to 3:30 newspaper club. And so if you're interested in other clubs, check out the website. If you're interested in writing or being a part of the newspaper club, send me an email and I will get you hooked up with our group. This coming Wednesday is also an early dismissal time. And that seems weird to say that because every day is kind of early dismissal. So on Wednesday, here's the difference. Wednesday, you're going to dismiss your last class through the live stream at 11:50. And then there will not be asynchronistic work for academics. Your teachers will not provide academic async work on Wednesday. Now they will today, they will tomorrow, they will on Thursday, they will on Friday, but they're not on Wednesday because Wednesday is an early dismissal. And there will be other types of activities. The social and emotional well-being things and activities will be posted for our students to take part in the afternoon. So Wednesday, early dismissal, what does that mean? It means that we're going to have the social emotional lessons posted to your tiles through single sign-on. It means that there will not be asynchronistic work from your teachers. And it also means that extended learning time is not available on Wednesday after school. All right, safe place for student learning. Boys and girls, we're in this weird remote situation. Some students, when they get home, there might be an adult on campus, a mom, a dad, a grandma, a grandpa, an aunt, an uncle, the neighbor. There might be some sort of adult supervision that has been set up by your families. And in some cases, that is not the case. And then parents and students would like to have a safe place for students to come learn. So right now, while we are in a full remote learning situation, If your parents sign you up to school, you can come to Mojave Middle School between 7 and I'd say 7:40. 7:40, start time 7:45, and you can stay here all the way until 2:20. And we do provide a grab and go lunch for those students and provide a safe place for them to learn, supervised here on campus. And boys and girls, we know that this is not detention. This is just a safe place for you to come learn. So that means we do offer lunch and we do offer recess times. And we also have some adults on campus that can support you. The W in pause working together. All right, if you're interested in a safe place for student learning, or if you're talking with mom and dad and they'd like to find a way to support you, have them reach out to the school, and we will be happy to invite you to come onto campus, even during this strange time when we're in the remote learning. And again, we do anticipate remote learning going all the way until the end of this week. This coming weekend is the Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and so we will be on a 3-day weekend starting this coming Saturday, Sunday, and then taking the following Monday off. And at this point, we do expect to see our students back on campus on Tuesday, the 19th. And as a reminder, boys and girls, when that happens, you need your ID card. So start looking around, look under your bed, in your backpack, in jacket pockets, find your ID card. Lost ID cards is equivalent to $5 because you'll have to pay to get a new one. And spend the time now, save the money later, find your student ID. Those are my announcements for today, Monday, January 11th, and I'm looking forward to having a marvelous day. I hope that you are too. I'll be reaching out and connecting with Mr. Nay's first period class, looking for some student volunteers to support and help with the morning announcements. If you are Mr. Nay's first period STEM class and you are interested in being a part of the morning announcements, please email me at my susd.org account. Until then, as always, stay mighty Mojave.